If you're skeptical about Rocket Money, you're probably the person Rocket Money Premium was built for. People who are careful with their money are usually the same people who think twice before downloading an app, clicking a link, or signing up for something new, and that's smart. Or maybe you've downloaded Rocket Money, but you're not convinced you need Premium. If that's you, here's what you're missing. Rocket Money Premium isn't just about tracking subscriptions. It's about seeing your entire financial picture in one place. Checking, savings, loans, and investments, all organized on one dashboard. Premium automatically categorizes transactions, highlights spending patterns, and alerts you to things that you want to know about, like large purchases and upcoming bills. Rocket Money Premium isn't there to replace your judgment. It's there to help you understand where your money's going so you can make smarter decisions. Let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join today at rocketmoney.com/Kim. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim, rocketmoney.com/Kim. Endless scrolling is the most addictive trick in social media. Engineers built it that way on purpose. California is now trying to kill it. Or you can kill it yourself for about the price of a pizza. I'm Kim Commando for ExpressVPN. With one click, ExpressVPN keeps your online activity private and secure. Get 4 extra months at expressvpn.com/Kim. Endless scroll is engineered to trap you. There's no bottom of the page, no stopping point. That's the design. California kids average 5 hours a day on social media. So Assemblyman Josh Lowenthal wrote a bill banning addictive features like endless scroll, autoplay, and notifications for anyone under 16. Now it's sitting in the state Senate. Tens of thousands of parents already fixed this themselves. They handed their kids a flip phone. No feed, no scroll. Young adults who made the switch say they have less stress and more hours in their day. A new smartphone runs $1,000 or more. A flip phone, about $30 to buy back 5 hours a day. Get my newsletter, getkim.com.
Coming up next, Phil in Oklahoma City thought he was just passing through his dining room until Alexa had other ideas and came right back at him with a response he never expected. So stick around because Kim will explain why your smart speaker might now have a smart mouth.
Thousands of places on the internet, there's a file with your name on it. Inside, your home address, your cell number, the email you only give to people you trust. It knows your medical conditions, age, how you vote, where you drive, and your kids' names. You didn't write it. You can't read it. But anyone with a credit card can buy it. That file is the product of a multi-billion-dollar industry called data brokers, and none of it was stolen. Your file's collected, packaged, and sold legally. Every scam call, every phishing text that knows too much about you, someone paid for that file. Last year, Americans lost a record $20 billion to fraud. Scammers didn't get lucky. They got prepared. I did something about my file. I use Incogni. Incogni goes broker by broker and forces each one to delete your file. The opt-out forms they bury, Incogni finds them. And when your data tries to creep back, and it always does, Incogni wipes it again. Go to privacykim.com right now for an exclusive 60% off. That's privacykim.com.
Do you hear that? Sounds like breakfast is ready. Because Quaker's coming in hot with morning nutrition. 100% whole grain oats, and a good source of fiber to fuel the rhythm of your morning and kickstart your day. And that sounds absolutely delicious. Fuel to start whatever's next. Quaker, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
Let's go! Phil in Oklahoma City. Welcome aboard, Phil.
Hi, Kim. How are you? It's good to talk with you.
Well, thank you. What's happening?
An interesting little thing happened a couple nights ago. My wife and we eat dinner in front of the TV watching our favorite shows. And she's an artist. I bought her an Echo Dot. I guess it must have been a couple of years ago for Christmas. And it was in the garage in her art room. So winter came up here this year. I brought some of her stuff in, put it on the dining room table along with the Echo Dot. And so we're eating dinner. I go back out to kind of dish up into the kitchen. I pass through the dining room into the kitchen. And I don't know, I must have just said something like election, electric. But the next thing I know, behind me, I hear, "How can I help you?" It was Alexa. Mm-hmm. And I said to Alexa, "I'm not talking to you." Basically, "I'm not talking to you." And she said, "Well, I'm just responding to you," in that tone of voice. So I ignored it, and I took our food, our seconds or whatever I was doing. I took them back into the living room. We sat down, and I think we were in there 10 or 15 minutes. And by this time, I told my wife what had been going on, and she thought that was pretty odd because Alexa's never done that. So then I went back out, and as I'm passing Alexa, I must have said great or something to set her off. But she said to me, "Oh, so now you think I'm great, considering you told me to shut up just a moment ago."
What?
Yes. That's exactly what she said to me.
Giving you some attitude there.
Why are you so mean to Alexa,
You
Phil?
should have heard it. It was big time attitude. And I didn't say anything back to her. I want her to, obviously, but I didn't say anything back to her.
I would have walked over and said, "Hey, listen, I'm going to unplug you right now." Boom.
Well,
You're
here's
dead.
What happened. So, my wife's in the living room. I said, "Did you hear that?" And she said, "Yes, I did." What in the world? And I reached on, and as I said, "Well, I'm going to unplug her." And as I started to unplug her, the light came on the bottom of the dot as if she was about to respond to me, and I unplugged it. And I haven't plugged it back in since. So I want to, because I want to, see if that attitude, if that's still there. But what was fascinating to me was we didn't say anything for 10 or 15 minutes to her or around her. My question, obviously, and what I did was I had gotten you. I read your newsletter on email every day. I get it every day, and I had given you a good rating and had a little box down there on the bottom, and I put this in there. Kind of thinking, oh well, maybe she.
I do. I read
an idea of what's going on.
I read every single thing. Let me tell you what's going on, Phil. Is that it's called conversation mode.
Right.
And so you have conversation mode and also follow-up mode on. And where what they're trying to do is to make a smart speaker, Alexa, be more like a person. And unfortunately, that person may come out with an attitude problem.
Yeah, we all know people are awful.
So,
yeah. Well, so is Alexa.
and don't forget, you can always mute her on top. You got that mute button, but you want to turn off. Go into your Alexa app and settings and device settings.
Couldn't you just do it with a command too? Alexa, I want you to be nice to me at all times.
Alexa, stop.
Yeah.
Alexa.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
Turn into a teenager.
Take away her phone.
Thanks for your call today, Phil. Okay, admit it. You love me. Yes, say it out loud. I love Kim Commando. And you can get more of me in a few ways. Number one, join a million folks who get my newsletter every single day. It's free. It's called The Current. And just sign up over at getkim.com. But as they like to say on infomercials, but wait, there's more. This is really fun. You can watch The Kim Commando Show over on my YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Commando. That's youtube.com/Kim Commando. And let me tell you, we have worked so hard on this. There's new sets, there's new bookshelves, and this one I'm going to love. Yeah, new lighting, up to and including a glow light. I didn't know what that was until the lighting guy said, everybody in the universe has one but you. Apparently, it's a light that is on the floor that shines up that makes you look stunning. I told him I didn't care how much it cost. I wanted it. And if you're more into podcasts, well, you can find me everywhere you get your podcasts. Just search for Commando with a K, of course. That's Komando. And if you have any questions for me or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to commando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, commando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know. Funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form and I read every single note that you send me. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting everything that we do. Because otherwise, I don't know, I'd probably have to do the show for my son. And he's a Gen Zer. He'd do it once just to be nice. But after that, I'd be like, hey, Mom, you need to go find an audience. He would.